Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon. The invasion of South Korea has almost failed. The North Koreans are on their last legs as the Chinese are getting their whooping for their involvement. The Chinese forces are being engaged by the French and British, who have successfully gotten a foothold at Qingdao and are pushing in deep to capture that naval harbor from the Chinese. Meanwhile, at Yusu, we're about to see a large battle here with the finishing of the final very heavily armored naval tank forces. There are naval forces from the Nighthawks, the 136 Nighthawks from the F-18 Sea Hornets from the wonderful USS Enterprise have flown across the map and will be hitting the hard on the enemy in just a moment. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know you'd like to see more of Wargame Red Dragon. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the rest of the whooping to the North Koreans now. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of our units out. I'm going to give a little bit more love to the the South Koreans here as we try to look at the map at Yusu, and I'm going to see what we can do to try to hold the enemy back. They've got a lot of sectors that they can spawn enemies from, so we're going to bring down the French units here that actually have some very good ATGMs. Do not underestimate the French units with their AT capability. They have some very nice AT weapons, including the Milan 2s, which are going to devastate North Korean tanks, specifically some Soviet tanks that they brought along. Meanwhile, I'm pushing south to see if we can resupply, or rather help out our forces at Busan. The enemy still, for whatever reason, has just one little unit there left. We're going to bring everyone else back to the western side of South Korea to get rearmed and refitted for some future conflicts. So we're bringing everyone north. This is going to be the final battle for South Korea. Aside from this SPAAG unit, I don't know why he's being so persistent and just being there, but we're going to get rid of him shortly. So without further ado, let's just start with some battles here and finish off the enemy. We're going to see some high-flying fun from the American Air Force. Again, the VFA 136 Nighthawks have some wonderful ATGM units. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, man, I'm excited to see. All right, so we've got the enemy virtually surrounded now. They have no ability to call out any sort of reinforcements. What we've learned last time through our play is that the wonderful American Air Force can just devastate ground forces. It's not a surprise. It's something we've known for quite some time. The American air power is really wonderful here, and we're going to just pummel the North Koreans. So let's go ahead and get ready to have some units up. We're going to have a couple of recon units fly in. And in fact, I think what we should do is come from two sections. We can launch airstrikes from either, I believe, Busan here or at Mokpo. So we're going to have aircraft come in from either side. In the meantime, we're just going to have the French hold tight with the South Koreans now. We've linked up with the French. Interesting to see them here after all this time. They've been through many battles apart against the same enemy, but now they're coming together. So that's good news. Good to see. We're going to send some units over here, too. I don't know if those can fire from behind that side of the village, but we need something to hold on with. Ooh, actually, we need to call out a... Yeah, we need a... Need ourselves a... Yep. There we go. We need a command team there so we can call them in. And we'll just have some basic ground forces here today. All right, we've spent a lot of our points on aircraft, and that's why we have really nothing on the ground. So let's get started. Maybe not a wise investment, but I would say it is, because now we can pummel the North Koreans where their main force is, which is more than likely going to be here at Gulf. So let's get started in moving our recon units around and looking for them. And wherever we happen to see a huge column of tanks, that's where our fun and excitement comes from in blowing them up. We do need to get some recon units out. The French, I believe, actually... Oh, they don't have that wonderful AT, or rather the wonderful anti-aircraft missile. North Korean helicopters there. Nothing to be worried about. We have some Stingers, so let's go ahead and call a few of them out over here. We'll save some for the other side just in case. We're on the lookout for North Korean tanks. And I think we can get our French VBLs up as well. As soon as we find the North Koreans, that's it. They're just going to be absolutely demolished. Look at how much morale they have. This is like the most elite North Korean unit ever. I suppose they have such morale because they're in sectors that they're supposed to capture up against the ocean. This is like another open harbor that the North Koreans were ordered to capture. They've captured it, all right. They've completed their objectives, but they haven't destroyed our army or holding all sectors. Capturing these three at the end of the peninsula was to make us capitulate, but unfortunately they're down to just basically 3 units left in all of South Korea. All North Korean units have been eliminated. All right, speaking of eliminated, we're about to eliminate an enemy command unit here. So here come the Hornets. Want to make sure that doesn't get away. Hell yeah. Oh! And speaking of North Korean units, beautiful, absolutely devastating them. Fantastic. All right, looks like the cockroaches have been scared out from under the fridge, so let's go ahead and get them. And North Korean units are pushing around like crazy, so let's go ahead and see if we can get some helicopters up too. Or should I say tow too? And looks like we'll have to go with these regular tows. Nah, I want this one. We need a few more points in order to call it out, though. Now they're trying to destroy KM-900s. That's annoying. We destroyed a lot of tanks in that initial push. Alright, let's go ahead and hit him with tows. We're going to grab that one too. I hope we can get him. Keep our commands looking at them. We should be alright. Tanks don't really have anywhere to hide now. They're out in the open fields. North Korean tanks are pushing in, but they're going to meet missiles. Whoa! That one just got hit on the side. They're about to be flanked by 2 helicopters. 1 enemy tank down. These are 90-point tanks. These are very good tanks. Comparatively, they're almost like our K1 tanks that we were using earlier. Alright, let's now go ahead and start our air wing. We're going to go out with our helicopters now and see if we can find the enemy anywhere they may be. We're just going to chase them down. Well, looks like they've actually captured Daegu, which is bad news for us. That means enemy reinforcements can arrive. But we got to deal with this very carefully. We got to find enemy units and eliminate them. I thought I saw a flash at Gulf. I may have missed something there. Just scouting around. We're going to scramble all of our fighters as soon as we see them. Where there's 1 tank, there's probably 100 tanks at this point. So we're just eliminating enemy forces. I saw that there at Charlie, whatever that was. Maybe we get some infantry recon to push up. Let's have a VBL push up on the ground. That's got to be an enemy command there. I think that's an enemy command tank. We got to keep line of sight with it in order to eliminate it. 3 helicopters working together for ground attacks with a recon helicopter with them. Oh, there we go. Enemy, well, that's going to be eliminated. No need for aircraft on that one. Coming to a stop just to get back. Woo! All right. Fantastic. All right, let's keep looking around with choppers. Ooh. Okay. Don't know where the enemy is. We're just trying to look for him. That command's got to be in that village. Oh, and he's starting to flee now. Ooh, enemy tanks. Very good. Let's just wait a minute. Oh, I think that's got to be the command. Let's surround that thing. Let's wait until we see more tanks before we engage. 4 is not enough to do it. Ooh. Enemy has some fobs here. Oh, there's the enemy enemy command. Get him, boys. All right, there we go. 1 enemy command destroyed. Okay, let's call out a couple of Hornets to deal with that large number. Come on in, boys. We have complete air superiority here. So it is like shooting fish in a barrel. Or commies on a peninsula. Lots of enemy tanks now. There we go. That was a good call. Shoot anything that moves. I don't care what it is. Just kill it. Kill it before it lays eggs. Enemy command. Enemy destroyed. Damn, those North Koreans just aren't stopping, dude. Alright, let's call up more helicopters. I don't want to call up the smaller ones. They're a little too weak. Don't have... I wanted some sort of rocket or cannon AT. See if we can call up some troops from over here. VBL did make it across. Oh, here we go. There's some more fun coming in. Alright, well, we'll make a roadblock here with our aircraft, and we do need to bring in some... Oh, hello. Enemy helicopters flying around. They'll get wasted. We do have some enemy supply units that we've captured. We're going to need way more than this to resupply the choppers. And they're going to need it after all the tanks coming their way. These helicopters must have been moving through Charlie. We still have enemy units at Bravo that we spotted from before. Let's bring up 2 French units and put them into the woods here, and then we'll just go into Bravo from there. At this point, we can move fast. Where's our other helicopter now? All the way down here, huh? Okay. Let's do some quick recon work here. There's the fob that we thought we saw. Okay, we definitely did see it before. Hell, we might be able to just bring up our... Might be able to bring up our... Look, we got them surrounded. How can their morale be so high? If they try to come out of there, it's over.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Are these... oh, wow. Oh, more tanks. Alright, 1 enemy tank remaining. Oh, it got hit. Very nice. Another AT missile going out from the helicopters. Ooh, dodged it. Very nice. Alright, hopefully this is the last missile. Beautiful. Excellent, fantastic. Alright, more enemy forces coming in. Jeez, they're not getting the message, are they? If you'd like to leave a message for North Korean leader Kim Il-sung, please leave a message after the irate scream. He is upset, man. He's got to be mad. These forces are so motivated, but they're just going to be crushed here in a minute. All right, well, we don't have any choice other than to call up more tows at this point. There's too many vehicles. Look at this. We've fought them twice. They have so many tanks here that the only way to stop them, I mean, even if we hit them head-on with our tanks and with the American air support, we still would have needed French ATGMs. We would have needed American tanks, or not American tanks, but American Air Force to be here. It's incredible the amount of forces we would need. Preferably German tanks, American aircraft, French AT, and British recon. I don't know. French recon's pretty good too. It's got a lot of nice things with it. French recon actually has multiple weapon systems that can be a pain in the enemy's ass, which is nice because if you're reconning around and you find an enemy chopper or something, you can just pick it off, no problem. We're going to try to put our forces here. We're going to have a little standoff with the enemy, I guess. We're going to bring these choppers back. We're going to phase them out one by one. I wonder if we can capture this fob. That'd be great. Really embarrassing for the North Koreans. Okay, well, we've got our South Korean Marines here. Little payback now on the tank battalions that have been... really, it's just like every tank in North Korea is in this military right now. Or in this battle against our military. Fantastic. What a battle. I love to see this unfold. The beginning of this campaign is really just kind of like messy and dirt. When you get to around to this point, it gets a lot of fun, like capturing enemy cargo trucks that they think they've hid smartly in the woods. I don't think so. Well, let's send those back. More cargo trucks. Go, boy. We're capturing more. We got more supplies than the North Koreans do now. All right, let's get our helicopters to land and resupply. Even more supply trucks captured? Oh, no. Okay, I thought it told us even more. Well, we're going to capture their fob. That's going to be absolutely embarrassing. I don't know what to do anymore. To be honest, the only last thing we need to do to finish them off is to find their command, and at this point, we've captured their supplies. We've captured pretty much everything they had. Capture their supplies, capture their fob. We've destroyed any ability that they had to fight out of the box. They moved over to Daegu, but now they're getting 0 points, so now it's just all about finding the enemy command. South Korean Marines are in position. I'd hate to just send them out to their deaths. So let's just bring in a recon first. We're just switching out with our AT now. Right, let's bring this guy close. Oh, look at all the supplies coming back our way. Well, at this point, we need infantry to spot the tanks that have got to be in the woods. So as soon as that tank's destroyed, we can get the Marines across.
Where do you need us, sir?
Let's have 2 come in from here. We're calling in the Hornets now. Pincer move.
Completed. Ready to go.
Enemy tank destroyed. We're looking for the enemy command tank. Once we do this, that whole army could be defeated. If they panic and call out a ton of tanks, we've got them covered with the Hornets coming in. And if we spot anything briefly, even briefly, the Hornets will be able to take care of it. Wow, we've got them surrounded, dude. That's it. That's it, man. We got them completely surrounded. There it is. Oh, we missed. We'll get them. Plenty of fuel on these aircraft. Oh. North Koreans getting a little antsy. They know we're around. Command's got to be around here somewhere. There she is. Beautiful, baby. Total victory. Finally. We've destroyed all of those tanks. No need to fight through them all anymore. T-90Ss, all of that stuff has been completely destroyed. It's all gone. Finally. Finally. Aviation Company out of the game. Tank Regiment out of the game. Fantastic. Well, the Battle of Busan is interestingly a thing. I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to say. Wow, we've actually secured South Korea. There, literally right now, there's only 4 tanks. That's it. The ground forces of North Korea consist of 4 self-propelled anti-aircraft guns. That's it. That's all they've got. No troops, no tanks, no nothing other than that. Fantastic. Let's zoom back over here and let's finish off our turn. Before we go back to, well, actually we can probably refit some of these units. Oh, well, we'll have to do it in the next turn. But we can start buying a lot of what we need too. And what I should do as well is to get some extra points each turn is to swing escort flotilla over here. So we can get Naval Sector Charlie, so that'll amount to 3 extra points. And we can get our forces moving up here to Naval Sector Kilo very soon. Now that we're done here, let's bring our carrier and all that up here. And now we've revealed what the Soviets have, another carrier. The Admiral Kuznetsov sitting right up here. 4 Udaloys, Silver Minis, Tranchals. Oh, we might have a fighting chance against these guys. Fantastic. And we do need to clear out Naval Sector Mike now of the 28th Surface Ship Division, so we'll get to that another time. But let's go ahead and swing our attention over here to Qingdao, and let's do a quick battle over here against the Chinese again. If you remember in our previous battle, we swung in and captured Echo quickly. The enemy's not going to be too happy about that. In fact, I would imagine they're pretty furious that we successfully landed so many ground troops and hold a lot of territory. I think we lost the surface ship the last time, but it didn't say at the end. I didn't see it anyway, so regardless, doesn't matter. We now hold the, not even the high ground, we just hold the advantage here. Oh, I guess we do. Don't even try it, China. I hold the high ground. Actually, you know what they have is 1,000,000 units, and we need ships to assist us. What we learned in our previous battle is that the Chinese have so many ships that they can just basically, or so many tanks, we need ships to throw them back. It's insane how many units they throw at us. All right, well, we can put, I'm going to put 2 AT teams here. We really need a lot of AT. We need tanks to take a lot of hits to throw them back. We still have 32 ground forces, though. We really need a lot of light vehicles. The Chinese still have aircraft that they can call in as well. So let's get out a couple of... Javelin are good against helicopters, but Mistrals are pretty good against airplane. Oh, they're actually very good against airplane. Oh, we can't get them close enough, though. We need a ship over here. I'd like to call out a naval ship to do something, but... Well, anyway, let's go ahead and at least get a couple of Donghaes up. The Donghaes can give us at least anti-aircraft support with their weaponry. So let's at least get 2 of these out. We can have them go to either side of Charlie, which means we can put more of our military force over here. So let's get an HQ section. I wonder... Oh, the Lynx can fly. Not too confident about that. I want to get the French amphibious. If things go south, we can just basically bail across the river and get back to Charlie. We'll leave a... what's more affordable? Oh, they're pretty much the same. Oh. I guess we'll just do regular... Nah, we'll do infantry. Enemy does have artillery, so they could be using it at any moment. We still need to watch on this right side for enemy units. And a lot of enemy infantry. Royal Marines, I guess they can get their fight in now. Who's better, Royal Marines? Oh, they come in the Lynx, though. Those are very expensive to replace. I prefer the Rima, then. We'll put units here with an ATGM team back there. I guess we can only put 1. Damn, we must have lost one with a helicopter or something. It's always trouble to watch out for those transports. But there's so much going on in the battlefield at once, you can't do everything. Alright, we hold. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's start the battle. Okay, let's get the Lynx out of there. Any Lynx we have, get out of there. You guys get into cover. Milan's into the village, please. Okay. Alright, I feel like we have a severe lack of units that we had last time. Okay, the Chinese are no fools. They're going to recon before they attack. They will spot some of our units. Don't be surprised if we see artillery. In order to win here, we basically need to just push them out of one of their sectors. There comes a bombing attempt. I didn't see where, though. They didn't even... Oh, no. Looks like they waved off. Probably should gain ourselves some air support. I didn't call it in this time, because we have Dong Haze. Actually, we could have used those... yeah, we could have used ourselves some air support. But mostly for helicopters, not for enemy aircraft. We're more than likely going to shoot those down with our... Like I mentioned, our... Oh, I wonder if we could bring in Royal Marines to flank. I wonder if we could get... If we get Royal Marines in all the way over here, fly them up to Jinjiang, land them back here in these rice fields, and then circle through and hit them, we might be able to do that. I hear artillery now. Interestingly enough, on our command group. Okay, enemy unit there hit. We do have naval landing forces that we can use. Unfortunately, we lost some of our logistics trucks. Oh, yeah, we lost 4 of them in a previous. Well, that's all right. Once these forces are done here, we're not going to be too worried about their logistics forces. Because we got plenty of regular ground forces good to go. PGZ 88s are just anti-aircraft, basically. I just want to keep our other vehicles in hiding. We need an area like Delta. We gotta... If we can clear the enemy's forces from Jinan and bring up a command in order to capture it, we finally have a ground route, and then we can bring in the rest of our forces. So that's what's holding us up now. I'm going to try to flank with Royal Marines. Either side. Okay, looks like we see a bombing attempt at the Segi. Skirt, skirt. Oh, wow. Are they going to see our helicopters? No? Okay. Not too worried about the light units. Well, damn, now I wish we did have fighters to take care of that. Those are some pretty good bombs. Interesting how they fell here and here, and then yet it went down that way. Very convenient for the AI, isn't it? Very convenient. Okay, a whole cavalcade is coming. Okay. Time to get out of here. That's way too many units. We don't have ground support. That's our biggest problem here. We don't have the ability to call in ground units. Well, now that we're going to be tucked in against the wall again, we can at least bring up the Donghaes. They're not even attacking us with any... It's just artillery and bombers. Alright, well, so much for the Milans. I want them to hit heavier tanks. I guess those are better for more expensive tanks. Excellent. Enemy bomber down. Fantastic. Alright, well, at this point, we may as well get some more Rima up. Deal with enemy forces close range. And these helicopters seem to be more trouble than they're worth. They're very inaccurate and take a long time to reload, it seems. At least we have the Donghae to turn back the enemy's attack. We're going to hold our positions here, though, meaning we're not going to lose any ground. I want all these naval forces up now. We can beat the enemy back by whittling out their morale. I don't think they have anywhere to retreat to, so if they completely zero out, they don't have anywhere to go. We're only capturing this naval harbor from China. Or whatever it may be. It doesn't look like it, that's why I say that. So at this point, the Chinese are going to bomb and artillery us to death. So we just need to be cautious. I'm hoping that the enemy has a command somewhere at Jinan. I'm assuming it's out here. But if it's somewhere in the woods, especially back there, we should be able to kill them quickly. Lafayette's coming in too. Okay, well, we've got a lot of forces on the way. And a lot more morale than they do. I'm more looking to kill an enemy command. And actually, if we can load this VAB up on a... actually, if we can put this command team onto a chopper instead, let's try to do that. Yeah, this is why we need ships more than tanks. Look at that. The amount of tanks that the Chinese are going to be sending is going to be insane. And artillery, too. Well, let's see if we can get these forces over this direction. Might be able to walk in right behind the Chinese. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a bomber. It was Chinese artillery. Alright, friendly choppers are going to go to Jinan. ZBDs are troop transports. Alright, enemy bomber incoming. Probably for the Rima. Wow, no way it carries a bomb that big. I've never seen a bomb that big before in this game. That's crazy. Oh, good. Enemy recon eliminated. Okay, we're pushed back a little bit.
Orders, sir.
Right, push up to that cover there. Donghaes are fantastic.
Platoons formed and ready.
Alright, well, with the links we can do some work behind the scenes. Chinese have pushed up to capture Echo.
Right now.
Don't see an enemy command here anywhere. Chinese really pose no risk affecting our naval landing at this point. Wonder where the command could be, though. Let's just push through and see if we can find them.
Qu'est-ce que l'infanterie peut faire pour vous, mon colonel?
Fantastic. Alright, enemy supply vehicles down there just chilling. Really want to occupy this village. But we'll go right where the other links landed. Oh wow, they actually hit us with artillery. Oh, they're firing ATGMs at us. How lols. Do we have any recon helicopters? Nah. I don't even think we have the ability to call any of these out. What? We can call these out from the sea even though they're not under the naval tab? I didn't know that. I thought it had to be naval only. Huh. Well, it still doesn't really affect a lot of my purchase choices. I'm not calling out much more unless it's from up here, so we can flank them. Unless it's a ship. Boy, imagine if we could call out ships from over here. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Would be nice, though. Keep hitting the dong hay with ATGMs. Uh-oh, what was that? There we go. Beautiful, enemy command out of the way. Beautiful, now we got the Jinan capture. So that just leaves Delta. Chinese so focused on getting us off the beach, they didn't realize we were already behind them. Alright, then we'll call in a swarm here and clean up Echo, and then make all of our focuses around Delta. We can then switch our Dong Haze to the right side. 8 minutes left. I don't know if we'll have enough time to do it. Let's go close to the Royal Marines here. Okay, we got to get moving. Okay, Dong Haze, you stay here. We're going to... Actually, Lafayette, you stay here. We're going to get the rest of these guys to go to this side. At Delta, let's get some eyes on. Oh, nice to see we actually get recon. Oh, never mind. They're amphibious, so they literally drop them off on a ship. They don't get a transport. Okay, well, that's a problem. Yeah, why don't you guys come over here? All right, Chinese are severely being punished and pummeled here. We got a lot of good ground forces we can call out. A wave of 28 ERC-90 Segis, which are fantastic against Chinese armor and infantry. We need a lot of quick-firing guns that can move fast. That's what we need here. So let's speed up things so we can do this. Essentially, that's all we're waiting on. Don't know if that recon unit will ever get here without running out of fuel. Oh, hello. Oh, come on now. Wow, Instack one and done on that one. They were pissed. Artillery and infantry all together. Their artillery can't hit anything over here, but they can definitely hit our command unit. That's unfortunate. We can just do it again. But they won't get this sector for the next call. That's for sure. Actually, we can just call in a command helicopter now to do that again quickly. Dong Haze are ready. Yeah, even if I had slowed down time or anything, there was no stopping the amount of artillery that was going to come in, plus the Chinese infantry squads there. That was a crazy amount. Oh good, we can get replenished. Chinese aren't even going to attack. I don't know why they're like faking it. Let's try to hit them over here. We got our Dong Haze to support. Let's try to hit them at Delta and find the command. All right, we'll try to recapture it, Jinan. Well, it was a cool move, but unfortunately, yeah, the Chinese had troops waiting around. And when we killed those transports, those troops from it came right back. You never know where the troops and the transports may be. They separate sometimes. But sometimes they use the troop transports as their own weapon. Well, I love how we're just cutting through the Chinese at this point. I mean, they're going to lose just because of their morale. Let's speed up time here. What did we lose? Lafayette moved a little bit. Stay in the cap zone there, sweetie. There we go. Alright, well, at this point, we're going to attempt a naval landing over there. And I'm going to attempt another landing over here if the Chinese don't lose all their forces in the next 3 minutes.
Redeploying there as fast as possible.
Alright, let's land over here.
I'll report to you when I'm there.
Alright, let's slow things down now. Okay, Saggies are ready.
Right now.
So get moving. Dong Hazer in support. Damn, the Chinese just recaptured the Jinan sector. We can neutralize it though. I think if we hold it at the end of the battle, they don't. Nobody gets it. It's a neutral zone at the next start of the next battle. Okay, good. Well, this is great news. I just don't want them to have echo. Well, they're bombing like crazy, right? Nope. Let's push this way and this way. Our units are moving so fast, their bombers can't, they just can't hit them. There we go. Beautiful. Total victory. Infantry and multi-role squadron destroyed. We don't have to fight them again. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see the destruction of that. Boom, there they go. And we've captured it. Major, I'm happy to announce that we've been gained control of the Chinese base of Qingdao. We no longer fear any threat from there. Beijing is protesting to the UN, but we've demonstrated that we can strike China if need be. Oh, very well. Very well indeed. Fantastic. All right. All objectives completed then as listed as today. Fantastic. It's a wonderful day. We've reestablished some control over our sector. The Chinese are fleeing, and we can now get back to our ships and get out of here. Very good. All right, fantastic. If you guys want to see more, remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.